There you go. Tiny, tiny, minor technical difficulties. I got to check my mic here real quick. I think everything is all right, but let's see how it's sounding coming out of me old phone. Have a little drink of coffee there. Well, it says it's streaming, but it's taken a second to pop up here. Hold on. Look at this chunk lord. Stop it. All right, now let's see. Oh, yeah, it sounds fine. Well, except with the echo. The feedback. Let me get rid of that. Come on. There we go. All right. Get back into the breach, as Shakespeare and Hello Games would say. All right, we just got a little ways to go, and I don't want to anticipate too much. I'm hoping we get through this tonight. I don't see why we wouldn't. Still looking. Let's just jump right into it. I am looking for some ancient artifacts. No. Where are you? Oh, wait. Something I have to do. I just realized. Where is it? Get that off top chat. I want all messages. There we go. All right. Don't want to miss nothing. Memory stone. No. I forget what it even says, but I'll know it when I see it. Buried artifacts, I think, or buried bones. I think it's buried bones. Not buried cash. Fossil bed. Oh, nope. I think that is. I realize this. Let's go to another part of the planet because somebody was nice enough to build a little bungalow for everybody so they can know where to return to. Howsoever, you can't dig around the base. So let's. Here. How about right here? I don't know. This looks good. There we go. There we go. If somebody, if EO shows up, I think EO might come out and stream tonight. Not sure. But if she shows up, I'll get out my new pet, which is a behemoth. All right. Oh, I am not. Is this my train manipulator? It is. We're going straight through. Let's go. We're going to get to it eventually. It looks like, let's see, 1, 2, well, we got one already, so we need 1, 2, 4 more pieces. I've never done this before. I did, once again, all kinds of things in No Man's Sky haven't been away for a while. I didn't even know existed. But this is pretty cool. Tell you what, man, people are loving them Corvettes. I was watching a little bit of somebody's stream tonight, little Corvette show. Boy, people, I guess there's decals now. I got to go check that out. I have not made any sort of conscious, concerted effort to build up a Corvette yet. You know, go for parts or maybe even go into creative mode and try and build one. But I'm going to do that eventually. Someday. Tomorrow, depending on how tonight goes, I think we'll get done with all this tonight. I am going to start, I think, and see how far I can get on the absolute maximum hardest settings. I'm going to bet maybe 5 minutes, but I'm not going to give up. Where is it? Here it is. There we go. Now, what do we got? I got another skull. I think I have 2 skulls. This might take a while. Looks like I got 3 skulls. Huh. All right. All right. Let's get over here. Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do that well at all. That was a mistake. I think I landed right on a sentinel drone. Oh. I went on for a little bit between streams and messed around in my main save. And man, you really get spoiled by the good stuff. I'll tell you what. Oh, God. Here, I've not done this yet. I'm going to, I'll make this kind of arbitrary for now. There we go. I want to try this. There we go. Yeah. Definitely for my, hard play, I'm going to have to really focus on those hotkeys. I'm realizing that a lot of this really does depend. A lot of RNG here. What are you? I'm going to take you. Don't know what that meant. What happened here? There was lots of exploding. Okay, what did I just get? Another skull. Ooh, we're running out of space. Not cool. I'm gonna have to maybe call over my flyer and put a bunch of this junk away. I don't know what some of this stuff is doing here. Oh my God! What? I don't think I was supposed to take that. Okay. Where's my bowcaster? Oh my God, you guys are... you're not indestructible necessarily. Okay, well, this was a fun, unpleasant surprise. Okay, what happened? I got damaged? Oh, good Lord, good Lord. Good Lord, these guys hit like tanks. Where are you? Oh my God. Oh, good Lord, good Lord. These guys are bad. They're nasty. They're mean. I'm going to kill them, though. Did I get them? Did I get anything for that? Except my butt kicked? Great. I don't have any wiring looms. I think I might have some wiring looms in the ship. We're going to have to bring that ship over. This is J2J. We need a little ship action here. What in the heck? See? First times. I don't know what those were, but I found out. All right. Do I have any? I don't think I have any wiring looms. Wrong thing. There we go. No. So my shields are boned. All right, let's just put as much stuff over here as we can. Makes sense. Anything I don't really need, which is quite a bit. I'll keep a bit of this stuff. All right. This should be enough room. I'm guessing. None of these skulls are stacking so far. Gosh darn it. That guy really smacked me. I have no shields now. I can't make a wiring loom. No, I have to buy those. Well, let's just try not to get in any more trouble. Okay? Hold on. Why is... That's supposed to give me a little flashy thing. What are we getting? Tailbone. Good. We finally got something different. All right. Just please stay on... There. Thank you. That's not so hard, was it? There's my little finder. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to find the nearest one, but I couldn't swear to that. Whoa, this one's pretty close. Which is nice. What do you give me? Another tailbone. How much are these things worth? I didn't even look. Yeah, they're worth good money. Wait, that's at 7. I'm going to go to it. It's at 719, but I have to believe. Let me look and see. Is there... Well, not won't even show me the other ones. I'm just going to go over there. We're having adventures. Wow, those guys were nasty. I've never seen those guys before. Come on. Oh, man, now that Sab Ripper pointed that out, I'm going to hear every time I say come on. Well, everybody's got their little sayings. I guess mine is come on. I got to time that better. Nah, good enough, I guess. Shut up. Don't give me your guff. Got no time for your guff. Oh, I thought I had a little juice left to break that fall. And instead I broke my ankle. Do not touch those things. Let's get out of line of sight on those guys. What do they got? Another tailbone. So I'm looking for 2 limbs and a rib cage. What the heck? Oh, no, my God. I accidentally dropped I almost impaled myself with my own little beacon. Oh, my God. I'm like, how many more new things can one feller take? What happened to that thing? There. Where is it? That's not what I want you to do. I'm trying. Okay. And it's not working. I want to... Oh, we got a leg bone. Leg bone. Really? 1,000 away? That's the closest one. I'm going to follow this thing because I'm starting to realize maybe... I doubt very seriously if it discerns it like this, but I'm wondering if it will lead me to the right kind of... There we go. Limb I need? Oh. Hold on, I got a lot of money. And I need some space in my inventory, so let's go get that. Come on. Yep, we're going to chunk you up right away. Give me a wiring loom. Come on. No? All right. Let's put you right in there. This might be a fortuitous little happening here. What is this? Antimatter housing. Let's see. Hope. There we go. Awesome. Let's get a little extra wiggle room in here. There we go. Thank you. Now back to the business of the day. Hey, Ma. Oh, I know. I'm not even going to try and deny it. This is my new addiction. No, that's not what I want you to do. I'm almost impaling. It's not doing what I wanted to do, and I keep almost impaling myself with the beacons. How's your day? Did you get your stuff done? I hope. Excellent. I'm just trying to finish up this, excuse me. I just got attacked by some rock creatures I'd never seen. I could do it again just for your amusement. Hey, you want to see my new, there's always something new in here. Was trying to come up with the money to get the game before it went off sale, but no dice. Hold on a second. I want to show you something. Check this bad boy out. Well, how do I summon it? Hold on a second. Is this where I summon my pets? Hold on a second. Is it here? Okay, hold on a second. Here's the registry. How do I call them out? Hold on a second. I gotta get this. I gotta get this. This would seem to be the summoning. But I don't see it. Now I'm stuck. I have to figure this out. No. I want you to see this big old monster. All right, I'm going to get this. Oh, that's right. I do that every time. Check this. Look at this nastiness. What do you think of that? I think EO's going to want it. Hey, big boy. Come on. Run with me, would you? There you are. Come on. I got to name it. Would be excuse me. What would be a good name for that enormous beast? I think I can ride it. I'm pretty sure I can. It will. You can actually breed them up. Let me pet it. Make her happy over here. Aw. What did you say? Nessie? That's a good one. All right. That's what it's going to be. You win, Ma. Where do I change the name? I think it's in here in the registry. Yeah. Nessie. You got it. Oh, IE. There we go. There's Nessie. Come on, Nessie. Will it let me ride? Yeah, I can ride it. Check it out. Oh, you're not very fast, Nessie. You're cute, but you're kind of awkward. Why don't you just follow me? Good Lord, I jumped off her back and I broke my ankle. Ouch. Hold on. What did I get? I'm trying to find some dino bones, Ma. What is that farm? So I got 2. So now all I need is a rib cage. All right. Let's see. Not in a super big hurry tonight. Just chilling out. Uh, I have to build something I've never done. It's kind of cool. This has been in the half hour I've been out here. I've done three things have happened that I never have seen before. I can show. I'll do it. No, maybe I will just for your amusement. But I got attacked by these rock creatures I've never seen before. I picked up something I wasn't supposed to pick up, and they didn't like it, and they really almost killed me. They were the I'm used to like dealing with the sentinels and some of these other creatures. Look what he did. He broke my shield. They almost got me. But I'm trying to get these fossil bones so I can build some kind of trophy thing. I don't know. I've never done one before, so I'm not really completely sure. Oh, I'm not still alive. I took a huge nap. I went shopping, but then I came back. How you doing, Sev? How was your stream? Did you have a good one? There we go. Whoops. I'm going to be curious. I think it's like a trophy thing. It's a display case. I think it's here. Let me see if it'll. What do they call it? Reassemble a complete skeleton. Fossil display. It's got to be a fossil display. That is awesome. I love to hear that. Um, I am thinking about. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I would like to, just for the sake of saying I had done it, do a 24-hour stream at some point. I was thinking about doing because I want to play this game on the hardest settings because I mean these aren't even on the hardest settings, and without all the little upgrades, it's much more challenging. IKEA furniture? Is that you talking about? That's what the display is going to look like? Maybe. I don't know. Woman, let's get up here. Right, where is it? Here we go. Let's go right through the mountain. Let's do some strip mining here. You're from down south, Ma. You know what that is. But I think EO did one, a 24-hour stream. I think I'd only want to do it once and maybe probably never again. I think we got it. I think we got everything. All right, hold on. Um, I wonder what's this saying? We got everything. I think I have to have a base computer to build this. I might be able to. Wonder if I can build it in the Corvette. Let me see something. Um, no, I can build it right here. Which one can I build? A quadruped fossil. Here we go. I'm pretty sure I can pick this back up. Now what do I do? 8 hours. I've gone about. I think I went 10 hours once, and it was kind of not planned, but I was so into it. Um, what head do we want? I'm going to use the curly head. A spiny torso. Big old long weird legs. Wait, no. Let's make. Well, I guess it's going to be super freaky. Those are the hind legs. Boy, this thing is a freak. And that's your tail. There we go. What Electrosimus exhibit? And they just make stuff up. I don't know. You answered my question earlier, but have you found? Oh, I'm sorry. I did answer it. I thought, but I found a lot of them. Ron, welcome back. By the way, I found a system that I'm going to go back to sometime very soon. Maybe make it a community base, but it's the nicest system I've ever seen. There's two paradise planets, and one of them looks like Earth. It's really cool. All right. Let me read about a peaceful herbivore. It would gallop at tremendous speed. The flesh of this creature was once plump and buoyant, although semi-aquatic in nature. It had an innate fear of deep water, wallowing only in the shallows. The curated fossil exhibit can be sold, traded, or redeployed. Huh. I'd like to at some point make a couple of these. I have a feeling they make this stuff up for each one. Okay, well, how come I can't see it? Hold on. Oh, is this just in this? Let me look in here. That's the thing I picked up, that vigilance stone. How do I? Oh, this is it. Okay, well, let me pick this up if I can. And we're going to get on our way. Here we go. Z, C, and X. There we go. That should have just broken it down into. Oh, no. I don't know how this is working exactly. Ah. All right. Where's my ship? We got some new stuff here. We finished this. What do we get? Oh, we're going to have to go fishing because we got a bunch of fishing stuff. She'll be back. She goes in my pocket. She's very flexible. I got to go put this stuff away. That's taking up way too much inventory. What are you going to know? I knew it. Catch your first 3 fish. All right. You must acquire a fishing rig. You gave me one, right? I think. Do I? Please tell me for the love of all that's holy. Here we go. All right. I've got all this stuff back at the ship. In fact, let's bring the ship. I don't want to call the ship because I think I got. Oh, it's way the hell over there. 11 minutes away. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Let's go ahead and call it. Nope, it's already out of fuel, so we got no choice. Where did Nessie go, by the way? Try this. Where is Nessie? Hold on. There we go. Come on, Nessie. See my big old beastie here? Oh, Mom thinks I'm being mean to you. She just can't keep up, and I gotta move. I know. We're friends, even though neither one of us is real. We're good friends. I was so happy. I thought I had to go pick that friend of mine up tonight from the airport, but it's not till next weekend. So I get to be out here with all you beautiful people. Come on, go. Where'd you go? Come on, can you keep up? Look at you. I knew the second I saw those critters, I had to have me one of them. You know EO is definitely going to want one of those. I do have launch fuel in the ship. I don't know why it doesn't just apply it itself, just put it in there. But no. Well, what do we got here? Let's stop. She already has. What are you doing? I don't know what's going on with her. Wow. Ow. That was not cool. Let me get back to the ship and unload some stuff and get this fishing rig set up. And how many more? Let me see. We only have 2 more things to go. And then I think, I don't know if there's a, nope, there's not a final rendezvous point. So we only have 2 more things. So we're going to get done in plenty of time, which means I'll have time to go over to my main save. It's going to feel like I've been swinging 3 bats in a baseball game when I go back to that main save. Was she fighting? She might. You can, what I was going to say was, there is a, it's not nearly as elaborate as like Ark or some other games, but you can, I don't think she gave eggs, but some of the critters give eggs. And you can keep going to the gene sequencer, and over generations, you can breed in like making them really helpful, making them really aggressive. I haven't really messed with it, so I can't pretend to know exactly how it works, but I will at some point. Come on, get your sea legs up. Good Lord. How did let me, I forgot I want to do something here. Try and keep this inventory a little clear. Oh, yeah, there you are. May as well be doing something productive on the run. What are you? Good Lord, this planet, it looks so pretty, but so many things want to kill you out here. Yeah, you can put certain things in the sequencer to change its size and its color and all kinds of things. Um, I watched a video one time of some very interesting things. Some people just mod them, but there are some people who sort of legitimately wait. Where's my ship? I saw it. There it is. Um, but I don't think it takes that long because it doesn't take very long for the eggs, for them to produce eggs. But I don't really know, like I said. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. We got work to do. I don't know what you want me to make, but I'll make it when I get back to the ship. Just leave me alone until then, okay? Dur. Yeah, there is a lot to this game. Like I said, I literally in the first 10 minutes I was out here, I saw three things I have never seen before. I've never seen one of these fossil displays. I love my freighter on my main save, but I think I'm going to go to that universe run that I was talking about with all the paradise planets, and I'm going to build a land base. Oops. Okay, are you a separate one? Or have I already been here? I've already been here. This is the one that was on the way. Wow, we traveled a distance. They took us a long way away to get them bones. Did I check this knowledge stone? I bet I did. Um, I was sort of hunting for Ron. I was hunting for God, what multi tools, and so I was just hopping from galaxy to galaxy and checking those out. And while I was stopping by each one, I would hop in my freighter and scan the planets. And I, I wasn't consciously looking for it, but I was always wondering. I've heard people talk about, some very nice systems, and this was like 6 or 7 planets. And when I saw, there might have even been I think it was like 2 paradise planets and bountiful planets. They were all really nice. If you get your warp drive tuned up, that's what I love about the living ship. Ow, you son of a biscuit. It can warp forever. I almost never have to recharge it. So I use my living ship to hop around to different systems. Makes life very easy. I think with almost any ship, if you really get some decent upgrades on your hyperdrive, you can do a lot of warping. All right, there's my girl. You look huge on the horizon. All right, come on, let's go. Did I check you? I don't even know why I'm checking these. I'm just doing this for the... Here we go. Activating lurk mode. Okay. Thank you, Ma. All right, let's see. I need. Oh, I have a nanite in here. Not today. It really matters that much. Here, we'll put one there. Let's put you over here. What is this? That's the prepackaged fishing model. I'm going to put all this stuff over here. Oh, good Lord. Our storage is about to be filled up. All right. Well, we might have to... did I put this in? Not really. I did. That's done. I think I do have some dihydrogen jelly. I do. Just the right amount. I think that was what I was using for my Nautilon, but hopefully. I think this is a water planet. We're going to have to juice our ride up here. They did add uranium as a supplemental fuel for launching, so that's very helpful. I believe there is some water here. Is this water right over here? I hope so. You just have to. You can only have one freighter at a time, is my understanding. But if you get one of those freighter fights, you can exchange it or pay for a new one. There's a thing. If you go out and look for videos, you know what? If you stick around, oh, hello, Denmore, you're new. I thought you were Ron talking. There's a way. What you do is, and if you'll hang out when I'm done with this expedition, I've got a system that I really like where you do a restore point kind of thing, and you keep jumping in until the freighter. You have to jump around. The deal is, and you might know this, but I'll over explain it. You got to be playing for 3 hours, and you got to make 5 jumps, and then you get in those freighter bites, and then you get your free freighter. You know, because you've done it. I'm just gonna land over here. But what you do is you get in the same kind of fight that you got in for your free freighter. And then when you win the fight, you go talk to the captain. And instead of him giving it to you for free, you know, he offers you you can take a reward, or you can take that ship. You have to swap it with your main ship. So I don't know all the details. You probably want to be careful because I think you should probably. I don't know if everything transfers to the new freighter I found, but that's what you do. You just decide you want a different freighter. But the reason I did this thing where you keep flying in, and then if it's not the freighter you want, you fly back out. It's always the same model of freighter in a system. So if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I got my freighter. You keep warping. You do a restore point at the space station, and then you warp into a system. And then if you get in a freighter fight, you check out the freighter. If it's a model you like, you check it out. If it's an S class and you want to keep it, then you do. If not, you just go back to your restore point and keep jumping in until you get an S class. That's a really lame explanation. I'll take you over. I'll show you the system where I got mine if you want, because I left a base there because I wanted to remember it. So let me finish this up. I don't think it's going to be too much longer. Is this our fishing? What do we have? I wonder if you need to actually put any bait on there. I don't know if you guys have ever fished. What are you doing? I think I should not have gotten out in the water. Hold on a second. Let's get out of the water. But yeah, if you want a freighter after your first free one, you have to just buy it like you would a ship at a space station, you know. That's it. Come on, I'm using good salt on there. The fishing mechanics in Red Dead Redemption will really spoil you for any other fishing sims. I think we're going to get one. What is that? I got a minnow. Okay. I don't know if I actually need the bait stayed on there. That's kind of weird though. Do I have meat chunks? Here, let's. Oh, it won't let me do that. Let's put this minnow on there. That can make some good bait. All right. But I'm glad you asked that question. I'm going to investigate it. Excuse me. I've never tried to trade my freighter because, like I said, I did that little trick and got my S class. But I, I think you need to be careful that you don't. Oh, a jungle redfin. Makes sense. I'm also wondering how to find Earth like planets. I've warped over 50 times and only found a few paradise planets, but none of them had green grass. I actually found one by accident. I think I'm going to. I know exactly what you're talking about. I think I'm going to try and make a nice little base there. I don't think there is. Everything in this game, as you may know, is all procedural. I think it's just random generation. But well, for a couple of reasons. When I'm warping, I try to just go to 3-star systems unless there's a reason not to. Let me go keep fishing here. For a couple of reasons. First of all, they usually have better everything there. And where I found this really beautiful system with 2 paradise planets was a 3-star system. So that would be one. I don't know if it matters, but it doesn't even matter to me if it matters because, hold on, I got you. Come on. I see your little shadows in there. Ah, you fell for it. Oh my God, it's an A level. An unusual specimen. Nice. There we go. I didn't even bother looking at what the last, what are we going to get here? Prepackaged pulse splitter. I don't care. Pulse splitter, don't care. Prepackaged amplified cartridges. That's probably all pulse splitter stuff. I'll probably get that over my other save. Let's see what the last thing is here. Looks like defeat the Siren of the Deep. That doesn't sound fun. Defeat the Siren. Catch and release the spawn of Arcadia to summon the Siren of Deep. What, did I just catch the spawn of Arcadia? Hold on. What did I just catch? Where is it? Okay, is there special bait I need for the spawn of Arcadia? I almost feel like I might need to go. Good Lord, that music got very dramatical. Let's see if it says anything. Do not flinch. Do not defeat the Sirens of the Deep. Select other milestones from the Expedition tab. I don't want that. Catch and release the spawn of Arcadia. Systems with the tags number 5? I don't know what the number 5 is. I'm with WaterTech. Also been... You know what? I actually am going to go and get my... This sounds like it's going to be a battle. There's 2 things. I don't know what the spawn of Arcadia is. Said I had to catch and release it, so I don't know what that means. But I'm going to go up to the space station because I have to get a wiring loom. Hopefully they have one. But here, let me show you what I'm talking about. It might be the same thing you're talking about. I don't know what the number 5 means. Do you have an economy scanner? I'm guessing you do. See, I'll find one. You see those by the thing that tells you what race it is? Well, that one doesn't have any stars. But that's a 1 star. That doesn't have any information. That's a 1 star. That's a 1 star. A lot of craptacular systems around here. Yeah, That's no stars. You can hit the R key and get more information. I think this, since this is just a, I don't have all the good bells and whistles like I do in my main save. So some of the information I don't think comes up. Let me see. Let me see if I can get the economy filter. Yeah, I don't have a real good scanner on here, so I can't get the economy filter. Hold on. But anyway, I don't know if I can find a 3-star, but where is it? Let me find one with any kind of star. I think this will only scan yellow systems. Where is one? Just so I can get at least any star. You probably do know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what the number 5 you're referring to means. It's probably something I should know, but I don't. Okay. Maybe I did see some systems. Maybe it's just because I'd been to those systems. Let me see. Yeah, like this system next to the pickaxe there, underneath the Viking symbol on the left-hand side. There's 3 stars, but only one of them is lit up. That's a 1-star system. 3 stars tend to, it seems, have better of everything, you know? So I do it like I was doing. I wasn't looking for Paradise World. Oh, look at this. Of course, somebody's probably already discovered that. It's a beautiful marble planet. Um, I I don't really have. There might be people who know better who've done some data mining, but I would say just jump to 3-star systems. What I mean by number 5 is under the name it has tags. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Hold on a second. Thank you. Let me check this out. Thank you for teaching me. So let me take a look at this. So maybe this one isn't showing the information. Got it. So the 5 under the name. So it would be the G6F. So 6 would be the temperature. G2F. Oh my God, thank you so much. G6. I bet all those letters mean something, don't they? Like this would be a hot system because it's 8. Oh, that is amazing. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Now I got to go look that up. Thank you for teaching me. I'm learning all kinds of new stuff tonight. Catch the spawn of Arcadia. Okay, it says that there is a water planet here in this system. It might have been the one we're on. That is really awesome. That's actually going to be really helpful. I guess you could narrow it down. I mean, I guess that actually makes more sense than going to 3 stars. But here's the thing. 3 stars just tend to be better. They have better economies, usually less conflict. So it's a nice little place to have a base. But the other reason I was going to say that I like to do it is, when you go back to your teleporter and it's got all of the star systems you've been to, if you just go to 3 stars all the time, that's the only thing that's in your your list. What am I doing here? Oh, let me go see if there's stuff I can sell. I'm going to try and sell. We're almost done with this, so it doesn't really matter that much. I'll leave that for now. I might come back to the save. But that's actually a good strategy. If I'd known about that, I would have paid more attention to it. Maybe you want, give it a shot and see if G and F. Okay, let me see. The letters are more difficult. They aren't known to mean anything, but have different traits like G5F and G and F stand for the system type. Oh, interesting. I'm going to have to go look this up. And there's a lot of data to pay attention to in this game. I really appreciate you bringing my attention to that. It's funny, with me anyway, where's wiring loom? I'm taking all of you because I got a lot of money. I don't think I'm going to need much more. I only have one thing to go. I really hope this thing, I'm going to save that maybe for bait. I don't know. I'm selling you guys because you're worth good money. I'm going to sell that. The F in GF5 is known for having more rare or unusual items in that system. Interesting. That is very interesting. That is going to be really useful. I'm not exaggerating. I'm really happy to know that. Here's okay. And why did I say I need a wiring loom? That's weird. I don't know what I needed a wiring loom for something, but now I don't even know what. All right, I got to figure this out. It's our last. I did not watch any videos on this. Catch the spawn of Arcadia. I mean, let's see. I don't see any icons showing up. Yeah, let's get rid of that if I can. Hold on. I don't need that anymore. I have found it's weird. I don't know if you said you have a freighter. I tell you what was really helpful for me. I would just my hyperdrive wasn't that great in my freighter, and I kept getting tired of having to make hyperfuel. So I got a living ship, which it seems like it can warp forever. I haven't had to. I don't remember having to. I forget what it uses for warp fuel, but it's not warp fuel. It's like chromatic metal or something, which is much easier to get, I think. So I would warp someplace new. I'd call in my freighter, and then I would go to the scanner room and just scan all the planets at once. The number in it as temperature is very useful. I try to find number between 4 and 5 because they have more Goldilocks. I love the phrase Goldilocks planets. I'm guessing it also has something to do with the radiation. Have you watched? I'm just really curious because I love the idea of the paradise planets too, but I have not consciously gone looking for them. Like I said, I would go to it, but then you know what? I'm going to give, if you stick around, I'll go to this solar system. You can see if you like it, and I'll put the coordinates out there for you. I don't think I've named anything. I will give that to you. I don't even know you, but I will give it to you. And if you're still here, who else was asking about this? Rob, I think somebody. Let me look for water worlds. Siren battle position. I think that must be it. Thank you for leaving the note. It looks like here. This looks a little like a Goldilocks planet. I can explain it to you if you want. I mean, it's up to you. It looks like, let's see, I've been on here, I haven't even been on an hour yet. So I think I have no idea how difficult this last thing is, but when I'm done with this, I'm going back to my main save so I can collect all the little toys for my main save. I forgot that this expedition was out here, so I'm glad I found it. It's only got 2 more days. But I can show you how to find a portal and how to power it up. It's not, well, here's the thing though. Yeah, it's a little more elaborate, I realize, because you have to find all the glyphs. But I can show you. I can show you how to do that too. There's those translucent guys that you see sometimes at the space stations. You have to interact with those guys, but if you hop around, it usually does not take too long. Is this all water? I do think I installed on here because they gave it to me to install. I can land on the water, I think. Where'd the sun go? Huh. But if you go around to the space stations and you interact with them, they will send you to a grave site, and that's how you get the 16 glyphs. And once you have the 16 glyphs, you can find a portal. And at the portal, each one of the glyphs, you have to put not very much of certain elements in each one of the glyphs. And I think that particular portal will stay active for, I don't know if it's indefinitely, but for a while. I've gone back to them before and they've still been fired up. But anyway, you might be interested, you might not. I'm always excited when somebody asks a question about something I actually know about. Because you have a lot more knowledge about certain things than I do, that's for sure. If you're here, you're here. If you're not, that's fine. But I will be happy to do it once I'm done with this. This looks like... All right, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I think I can land. Unable to initiate landing. Wait, hold on a second. I am pretty sure that an advanced upgrade of the Starship's landing site, enabling the ship to land and take off from aquatic surfaces. Okay, this should work. The portals really do change things, I think. Wait, I'm just not close enough to the planet, am I? I can't see Jack. No, there's the water right there. Hold on, let me try this again. Okay, there we go. This would be very cool. I think I can... I think I can fish off the back here, I hope. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Hold on. I'm going to go through this kind of meticulously because I always miss something. That's the reward. Defeat the Siren Thief. Catch and release the spawn of Arcadia. Let's see if that shows anything. I might have to put my Nautilon out here. I know. I know. There we go. Look at us fishing from the back of this. When I travel to space stations, do I have to make sure it's different race every galaxy? I don't think so. That wasn't my experience anyway. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. What did I give me here? Nope. An hypnotic octopus? Don't care. I just realized. I wonder. I'm going to try this. I'm going to put this on there as bait. I don't remember paying attention to that. If you just travel in a space station, you know the guy I'm talking about? There's a character that doesn't look like any of the other races. What is this? Deepwater Angler. Does this have a name? No. You're going on there. Catch rarity 52%. All right, let me see if these other ones are any higher. Yeah, let's... Why you sip? You making fun of me, Ma? Yeah, I'll take you around and show you where these guys are, but they're translucent, you know, they're kind of see-through and glowy. I think they're all any space station. I mean, they show up even after you've gotten all the glyphs. It's just there's no real... I don't know what you get if you interact and go to their little grave sites. Oh, I see. You're right. Look what I did. Spawn of Arcadia. Oh, that happened a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. Let me release you. I release you. Oh, goodness. That thing is just going to come out of nowhere just like that. Where is... Hold on. I need my bolt caster. Can I shoot you from up here? Don't step off the edge. What's going on? Am I supposed to kill you? Because I don't think it's letting me do anything. Well, apparently I can damage these guys from up here, but it's not going to let me get that guy. Well, wait a minute. He's smacking with this little... Oh, good Lord. Get out of here. How did you sneak in here? All right. Let me move. Oh, no. Get down. No. Let's not get down. Let's stay aloft and see. I got to focus again. No, it's not that. And to be honest with you, I haven't really looked for one for a while. There is a thing you can buy to find them. I'd actually have to look it up. If you're around a computer someplace, hold on a second. I need to get in first person here. This is really annoying. I might have to go down in the water. I'm having a feeling that's what's going to happen. All right, hold on. I'm going to do a restore point because I have a feeling I might die here. I don't think it's an economy scanner that you need to use. It's a chart that you can get at a space station, and I can't remember what it is. All right, I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going in. Where is he? Where is he? Where are you? Where's the really bad guy? Hold on a second. Where is the nasty guy? There he is. Okay, yeah, now I can get him. I don't care about those other guys. I'm going to just try and avoid them. Give me a second. How did you get the gun? The bolt caster? I'll show you in a second. Those are upgrades. You can put all kinds of different weapons. I just preferred the bolt caster. Different people like different things. I just have gotten used to this particular gun. A lot of people put different weapons on the same gun. I prefer to just put, if you're going to use, because you have to cycle through things on your multi-tool, so I just like to have one weapon so I don't have to go through everything. But you get one weapon and then you... Are you kidding me? All right, I'm going to have to focus on this time. But I appreciate you asking those questions. That was my fault. Okay, I'm dead. I really... Yeah, and you loved it. Where's my ship? I'm tired of this in the water. Where is that guy? Is it over? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. All right. Death event. Iteration reset. Inventory lost. What? Oh, that's right. I got to go get my inventory. Where is my death? Where is it? Hold on a second. What a load of crapola. Wait a minute. Now, had I known that was going to happen... Well, there I am. All right, well, this is good. All right, I guess we got to catch that dumbass fish over again. I think it's dumb I can shoot the minions, but I can't shoot that thing from up here. Catch another one, take it to land. Oh, that's a good idea, Deadcom. That's very smart. Thank you. How you doing, by the way? Good to see you. I was thinking about you today. I was going to tell you something, and I can't remember. I know what I was going to tell you. Ma sent me a video. Titus in a clutch, indeed. In fact, I could probably just catch it from land, but let's. Well, there is no land, I think, is the problem. I think they did that. Now that you're saying that, I think they did that on purpose. There is no land on this planet. I flew all around this planet. Did you? I don't know. Maybe you did this fight, and maybe you did from land. Where's my multi-tool? Good. What am I going to put on here? No, I didn't think that would do much. I think it is a question of getting higher and higher chances. Oh, come on, wait. Oh, I gotta. This is what I was talking about. Denmore is you got to cycle through things, and if you, I used to put a ton of weapons, like you can put 3 or 4 weapons on there, but I usually put the one I like the most because then I don't have to cycle to get to it that much quicker. Well, there is an option to catch and release. Oh, I guess you can go to a different planet because did you go to a different planet? Because I don't know if there's any land here. I'll try it. It's a great idea. Gotten on the ramp after you just what? Gotten on the ramp to cover. Wait a second. Let me read this. You could have gotten on the ramp after you destroyed its cover thing. Yeah, I wasn't getting any. Let me change my bait here. Let's put this in there. Now we got a 24% chance to get something rare. Maybe. But if I go to a different planet, can I release it there? I could try it. But on this planet, I don't think there's any land. By the way, Denmore, Titus here knows much more about the game than I do. Or dead calm is what he says right there. Well, I think I might do that. That's a good idea. So if you got Denmore here has some really excellent questions, dead calm, that you might be able to help with. I've given what answers I can, such as they are. All right, I don't think I should hotkey this, but I'm not going to. No. I'm reading at the bottom there in case you're wondering. I'm trying to get a higher percentage of rarity. That's 21%. I'm putting my confections in here. 21. Let me try the seafood I just caught. Let's try this guy. That's 28%. What is the chart that you have to use, DC, to find portals? Do you know? Do you remember off the top of your head? Bago, what? What are you saying, Ma? I just noticed the line changes color. Spawn of Arcadia. All right. I'm going to try. We're going to try. It's going to be so annoying if DC has the answer once again. Summon spawn word. Oh, is that what that was? All right. Let me take a look here. See, somebody had labeled this the Siren Battle. But I think you're right. I think you can probably go to any planet. Weather perfectly clear. Look at this bad boy. What kind of planet is that? Where does it say it? Perfectly clear. Sentinels are frenzied, though. That's not cool. How about this world? No, that's the Siren War Sun. Wait. That looks like an ice planet. It says Forsaken. No, that can't. I'm not going there. Stop it. What is this guy? That's green, which logic would Oh, it's an abandoned paradise. I don't know why I'm shooting at it. I think we'll have some water here. But the gentleman, Denmore, was asking about portals and traveling through portals. And I do understand a bit about that, but I forgot the charts that you need to use to locate portals. All right. I do, this used to kind of drive me nuts, but now I kind of love the time it takes to get to planets. You can drink a little coffee, you can take a little time to yourself, check your phone. When I was doing GTA, you can drive pretty much perfectly well just using your left hand on the keyboard. And I got to the point where um, I would just be drinking my coffee while I was in the middle of a mission, just driving, running a car. I love those days. I do see land masses, which is awesome. Let's go find one and have a battle. Okay, I didn't land close. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Not leaving myself a lot of room here. Are there any large land masses? I don't know. Hold on. I don't want to go through this nonsense again. Let's go up. Oh, you know what I could have done? I totally screwed that up. I could have gone back to that restore point that I made a conscious effort to get before. Are those cloud shadows? That's what that is. Oh, that's not helping me out. Yeah, I thought those cloud shadows were land masses, and guess what? I was completely wrong. Yeah, if you look it up, though, you'll find it should be pretty easy to find which one of the maps you use for finding portals. All right, let's get, okay, let me consciously make a restore point. I could have just gone to, oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but it's fine. Last thing on this whole journey, and we've got some launch fuel. So here we go. Let's check out Titus Dead Calm thing. This is like letting Granny drive to them. What's that? What her high school bully? I think you're right. I think it's exactly like that. All right, here we go. I think. Where is it? Where's the spawn of Arcadia? Here we go. There we go. Come on. You're right. You were right. This is easier. I do wish they had hitboxes. It doesn't really matter where you hit this thing. Oh, this guy's a bastard. The heat seeker. Congratulations. What do you mean? You're the one to be congratulated. Oh, that's probably the crap that was killing me. I didn't even see that coming. I couldn't find this guy when he was out in the water. He's going down. I got so much time before he releases the next ones. We're going to get him. I could probably... oh, get out of here. Whoa, those things are nasty looking. He's almost done. There we go. Done. Where is he? What happened? There we go. Huzzah! Area of effect? I don't think so. I don't think so. There's not like a headshot or anything like that I have noticed. All right, we did it. Did I win anything special for that? I don't know. Well, I get these awards over here. That is going to be it. I am going to, let's see, blue fireworks. I've not, let's go let off some fireworks. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help. If you are you still around? I'm sorry. It scrolled up and I've forgotten your name. Demron? I can't. If you're here, I'll go and give you an outline of how to do those things. How do you launch these things? Do you need a mortar or something? I bet you have to build a launching mortar or something. Oh, look at these posters. EO's going to love that one. All right, I got to go back to my main save and collect all this stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I have a feeling you need to have a mortar for these things, but I could be wrong. Huh, Denmore, thank you. Thank you. Denmore, if you're here, you can chime in. This is what I need a wiring loom for. Did I? Why can't I just repair this? I don't care because we're done. I think I forgot to get these rewards, which I do not want to forget. Yeah, we got some decals. I learned today watching a little Corvette show that people were doing. That was nice. I liked your celebration. You know how to let off fireworks? I'm guessing we needed. That's everything, right? We're done. Oh, now we're done. Congratulations, Charles. Your save will convert to a standard save if you wish to continue. Earned rewards can be collected on any save. I know that, which is awesome. There we go. Let me go ahead and save this, and now I'm going to go back to my main save, guys. This was fun. I'll come back to this one, maybe. Let's go back out here. Let's go back to the land where things are easier. Here we go. Oh my God, I have to take care of my settlements. I haven't seen Denmore chime in yet. If he comes back, I'll I will run around and do that stuff. Okay, all of these missions have come back, so I got to let me take some time to take care of some business here so we can. I think all of these are done. Activated Emerald, storage augmentation, Gek relic ×5. You're beautiful. I love you. How is my freighter? Yeah, we got lots of room. I'll collect these and then I'll put those all in storage. What do you got for me? So check it out. I downloaded a game. If you want to hang out when you aren't in orbit, what game did you download? 48. Lots of money here. I like that. How much money do I have? I got 600 million, which is not unusual for this game. Lots of money. Nitrogen salt, unrefined pyrite grease. That's good for trading. Storage augmentation. I got a bunch of those storage augmentations. I was putting them into my hauler. Maybe I'll keep doing that. It's not completed yet. Fallout 76. Oh yeah. I haven't been out there in a while. We'll have to schedule a time. I wouldn't mind coming out, running around with you in that. I can't even. I remember almost nothing. I remember the mall you go to. That game was a lot of fun. I'll tell you what. I am gonna say it again because I'm gonna really try and stick with it. I want to start making videos, so maybe I want to do a series of videos. Let me see. Are you gonna give me some upgrades? I would love some space upgrades. This would be the trip that does it. Just gonna go grind some more. It's been a minute. Yeah. All right. 212 minutes. You're not really? You're not. Okay, here we go. That's fine, but I needed storage space is what I need. All right, let's check this out. What are you? Scream suppressor. All right. Let's see if you're any better than what I have. I got to get nanites in here. There you go. Get you up to S. Nope. 30%, which is not surprising. Oh, I need to get, I'm going to sell you. Oh, good Lord. I've got a lot of stuff I need to sell. Let me put everything that needs to go over here. I'll keep that out there. You're going to go over here because I'm going to sell you in a second. You're going to go over here because I'm going to sell you in a second. I'm going to use that frigate module in a second. Have you gone out and played it? Let me launch these before I do my selling. Then I'm going to check my settlements. And I don't. He isn't back here yet. But if he comes back, I'll show him. I might go over and see if I can figure out which charts to use. All right, let me launch these ships. Which is the longest one? Right here. I'm trying to see. They gave a name of one of the missions. I'm trying to get more storage space for my living ship, which is a pain in the buttocks. All right, I don't know. I'm going to send you out. I'm trying to rank these guys up. What is that? Yeah. I just done a reinstall. Then the kid happened, yeah. It's an age-old story. All right, let's go over here. One more. We'll do you. There we go. Launch. These guys will be back. I put some new module in here that really gets those guys back fast, which is cool. All right. Let's get all of our lowlifes out here first. Let's send all three of you. Not someone I want. Oh, here, let's look. Yep. And then we'll send a big boy here. That is really going to put you over the top. And there we go. I'll be done with this in just a second. Forgive me. Appreciate your patience. I think, oops, no, here. That's going to be way overkill. I could just send one of these ships at this point. They're kind of beasts. We'll go ahead and do that, though. Look at that. All right. Can't deal with them. Can't return them. Yeah, it's a dilemma. All right. All those are done. Let me go around and check my settlements, guys. I'm not going to go deal with that farm stuff. I want to redesign this whole thing. I've been watching videos, and it is really cool what you can do. I spent a lot of time building this garden area, but now I don't really need to grind for cash. I'm going to start putting some plants in for the nutrient place over there, because there are some things you can make that really make it crazy how much money you can make from scanning. I do have some living frigates. I'll go out and show you. Let me do this first. I have to, these guys, I check on them a little bit more during the day, but I have not done it at all today. They miss me. I didn't realize there's one building I saw, the tower in here, where you can get navigation data and all kinds of other things. But I haven't really done any research. I'm guessing there's other buildings that are useful. Hold on. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Not that you care, but you might care. All right. What does he want? Recently, or in somebody has requested the attention. They apologize for intrusion. All he needs is a small loan. Okay. I'll probably give it to you. Let me see. Do I have any? Yeah. I don't know why you don't produce things faster. I'm going to go ahead and give this guy his loan. See what he does for us. maps, are you talking about the person in chat? Because they haven't chimed back in yet. I asked them to chime back in if they want me to go do that. So if they come back in and say, yeah, can you show me where those are? I will do it. Here, right here. This tower right here. Did you know about this? Look at this. If you fly up here, this thing will actually, I'm going to take, you can do all this stuff. I think there's, watch this. This will probably show me a ship. Yeah. If I go to that distress signal, it should be a ship, but I'm not going to do it. But I think some of these other buildings, which I almost never, where's my bar? I want to go into my bar. The bar is kind of cool. Where is it? Where's my bar? That's the market. Here it is. Check out my cantina. Yeah, baby. Let me see. Where's the dance? There's only one dance. They need to get more dances. Here we go. You go. Go, Scooter. Yeah, baby. You drunk. Go home, buddy. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's what you meant, Titus, but I would be happy to go and do that if he chimes back in. I mean, it's no big. Not a big thing. I don't know. I didn't want to look in the corner. What was happening in the corner? It was probably something nefarious, a drug deal of some sort, be my guess. Go, Scooter. It's your birthday. It's getting hot in here. I'm gonna take off all my get clothes. Okay, we got a building. Nazareth's Hole, which is, I'm never gonna change the name of that settlement because it is so freaking perfect. Is the only place that is kind of built up to where I don't think there's any more buildings, but what are we going to do here? Our resident philosophers are looking for a new project. Some are hopeful of improving citizen welfare, while others are keen to work out. Let's see, do we have to, I think I really need to get maintenance down here. It's not that bad, but I would like to get it to 0. Let's see. YouTube, I've been behind the whole time. I was wondering. I've avoided the settlement so far. Barely got into the Corvette yet. Yeah, I like the settlements. You can get up to 4 of them now. I had one when they first came out, but I enjoy it. You know, it's to be honest, there's not a lot of perks to it. It's just sort of a sim thing. You get these things all the time, decisions to make and buildings to build. But in here, you know how it works, I'm sure. Yeah, like I don't really quite understand. This is the only one that really produces, and this is like 7 hours, which is great. But I can't really, I did a little bit of the math on it, and you got production, you got maintenance here. And as far as I understand, you just subtract the maintenance from the production, and you get a number. For some reason, some of the settlements it takes some days to produce anything. You like Sims, like the Jurassic one, though. So yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. It's just a little something fun. Which one gets fund welfare measures, fund maintenance? Let's see. I want to get rid of the maintenance, or bring it down anyway. So what did that do? Oh, good lord, we got rid of get rid of that completely. Nice. All right, we got a tower. We got a excuse me. Where is it? There it is. Let's go do the next part of this tower. Where are you? Here we are. Yay! Yay, tower! You're a good tower. I'm going to let it play all the way through. I usually just rush through that screen. Oh, it's S level. Nice. There's what else do I? Give me a second here, guys, while I look around to see if any of these buildings are. Not, there we go, right there. Want to get everything up to S class. Oh, come on. Good. I had the navigation data. That's going to take an hour. All right. Well, this settlement is done. I only have 2 more to check, and then we'll see if the gentleman shows up. I'm going to go and try and find out which one of the charts do it anyway that you use. I have an order I go in that I don't like to get out of, otherwise I get confused. Yeah, that first settlement, it used to be that you didn't really have much choice. So that settlement is on the crappiest planet with toxic rain. All these other 3 are on paradise planets. So I'm like, yeah, this works out better because they changed it so that you could pick which planet you wanted to go to, which was a good thing to switch. For all the little minor complaints or suggestions, maybe I call it, that I have for Hello Games, they do some good stuff. They make some good changes. Our leading thinkers are alarmed by a dramatic trend for nutrient-based injections among the citizens. They feel a new tax would reduce their worries, as well as being beneficial for the settlement's finances. Let me see. How happy are people? No, wrong thing. Sorry. They're at 130%. What would a tax do? Would that take down that maintenance? Because I would really like that. Huh. Would up the productivity. Sorry, you guys are not gonna be happy, but we got room here. Yeah, that went down to 129. All right. I don't think I have anything to build here. Let me double check. Nope, doesn't look right. There's Mocha Bean. I'm going to go take Mocha Bean up into space here in a minute. Show you my... I think you probably have some living frigates, don't you, DC? They are pretty cool. They make some pretty funky... Oh, you know what? I can't show you because I sent them out. Oh, wait, I didn't. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I always send my organics out because I hope they bring something back, and this time I forgot. Well, what are you going to do? Something else I kind of want to do is the Quicksilver things. I got to get up to the anomaly to get my gifts and prizes. You guys don't need a huge bump. Well, maybe. Let me see. How's the settlement doing? Doesn't really. Well, that's going to be in 4 hours. Screw it. I'm going to make the people happy. I'm going to be Daddy Warbucks here. Well, they both say +4 citizen happiness, so why would I give them more? No. As long as you guys aren't going to care, I'm just going to give you a small amount. You were 3 minutes behind? What is this? This is new. I have never seen this. Did they have an update or something? I have seen different things all night since I've been out here. Okay, great. Let me call the starship in, the freighter. Hey there, how you doing? I don't think I have any, but no. Gosh darn it, I'm gonna have to... I don't know if I'm gonna worry about that right now. I might. I'm gonna do this other business first. I'll get that all, whatever it is, later. I did on my Switch saves. I think I forgot to send my frigates out, my organic ones, which annoys me. I like to send them out because they have a chance to come back with upgrades and such. Yep, I did. I forgot to send them out. Here they are. My combat ones are all out because I'm trying to get them up. They are pretty cool, aren't they? Hey, buddy. You can name these, right? I should give these guys names. I'm. All right, hold on. I think. Well, let me just land quickly, and I'm going to check my containers for any Atlantium. I think I could check it on my phone. It could be YouTube. I should check and see what the lag is like. All right, let me see here. No. Oh, I'll see what's going on. No, no. I gotta go up. I gotta be close to the containers to be able to look at them. Hold on. Don't feel stupid, Ma. You ain't stupid. YouTube's stupid. Oh, yeah, they're great. They're gorgeous. I got two of them. I'd like to get some more. I bought a bunch of Sentinel frigates because I beat the Dreadnought, which is not the hardest thing in the world to do. But I didn't. Hold on a second. I'm getting all discombobulated. I didn't sell all the things I wanted to sell over here. Let me get rid of this out of my inventory, please. I don't really care about rancid flesh, that's for sure. Vortex cubes. I'll hold on to you for a second. Probably some better stuff I can sell. Let's get rid of that milk. The lag sucks? Hold on a second. Let me check on my phone here. I'm going to look this up on YouTube and check. Okay, I'm going to check it here. Let me call the starship. Oh my God, that is terrible. It's never like that. Hey there, how you doing? No, wait, no. Hold on. No, it's less than a second on my phone here, Ron. So you hear that? That's my voice coming out of my phone in the stream. It's almost simultaneous. You can hear that, right? Hold on, let me hold it up here. You can hear that, right? Yeah, there we go. So that's something on maybe your internet connection or something, because that is the stream coming out of my YouTube on my phone there. All right. So you might want to refresh the stream. I'm glad you said something though, because if it was that bad and I didn't know about it, I would be really upset with myself. Thank you for mentioning it. All right, screw it. I'm not going to worry about all that. All right, what was I going to do up here? Oh, I got to go to the anomaly. Oh, no, I was going to check for Atlantium in my containers over here. Yeah, you might need to refresh. Fix it, although I'll tell the truth and shame the devil. What? Oh, he would fix it. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. You're absolutely. I am not going to argue with you at all. I mean, I'm not saying it would even be a good thing. It would be a terrible thing because I would not be able to let it go. You've been around. You've seen what happens. I don't even want to say it almost, but I will say it. It's been a while since I had any major technical difficulties, and I'm glad because I don't think I'm OCD about anything other than the stream not working properly. All right, let's get out. We're going to do something very special here. We're going to go collect all the ill-gotten booty from our recent expedition. Come on, I got that hotkey, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm too close to this planet. Oh, it's on the TV. You know, I don't know, Ronald. It might be different on TV. I don't know. The streaming program you use doesn't like bright light moving fast, so it stutters. Hold on a second. What are you guys? Let me see. I think I could be wrong. I'm not trying to project here, but let me bring this up on my phone because I'm not getting any of that, guys. It could be your internet connection. Hold on a second. Let me see. Look at that's almost simultaneous. Let me try this here. I'm going to keep this up in front of me here. I keep the I. It's clear as day, 1440p on my screen. So, uh, makes sense. It only happens during warp. Let me see here. I'm going to warp. Hold on. I got behind here. It's not doing it. I've got it open on my phone here. Oh, I'm going to do this again. Hold on. It's almost there. I'm not getting any stutter, guys. I mean, I don't know. This is like anybody who would have it up on their phone. This is the stream. So, this is like taking the car to the mechanic for a noise. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you guys are telling me this. I really, really am. Wait, do you have some Atlanta? But I'm sitting here watching the stream like, I could just be a regular viewer and watching it on YouTube, and I'm not getting any of the effects you guys are having, the lag or the stutter or anything else. So, but here's the thing. It could be because I'm doing it in 1440p. It's too fast. You might want to check your screen. Huh? I did. Yeah. What do you mean, just test? You're watching in 1080p. Are you having problems with the stutter? I'll look into it. But I'm looking at OBS. I'm looking at the stream on my phone, and everything seems fine. Let me see if I can buy something from this guy. But it's an issue because if you guys are having problems, it means other people might. From now on, phone on. Yeah, it might be different on different devices, but that's something I need to look into. I'm glad you guys are saying something. It's not you. I see it with other streamers too. Your phone is on the same IP address. What are you talking about? Yeah, you might be right. Let me take it off Wi-Fi. See if that makes a difference. Maybe. Okay, that's interesting. I'm glad you're bringing this up. I got to do some research because I was wondering if that was inaccurate. Interesting. That might be it. I hadn't thought about that, DC. Maybe that's why it's so different. All right, anomaly time. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna have to do some research here, and I'm gonna look into ways to test the stream. I'm looking over. OBS usually gives me. My frame rate drop is 0.1% right now, but there are other analytics I can look at. So, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Same IP address and router. Well, if I've got Wi-Fi off, and it should just be like a regular phone, I'm thinking. I see what you're saying, though. Huh. You've given me some things to think about. I got to go check that out. Because I did notice when I was looking at it in YouTube Studio on my other computer, it was different. Here we go. What are you going to give me? Excellent. Oh, good Lord. We're getting... I'm just going one by one now. We got... So it was all Corvette stuff, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I've got all this other stuff. All right, well, that was cool. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to have to... I think I'm going to have to hop over to... I'm not going to... I don't think I'm going to do it. Because I think now that It's what Ma said earlier. Now that I have something floating in my brain, I'm not going to worry about you, even though I could use. I think you can miss up to 3 days. It'll give you 3 days worth of Quicksilver mission. So I didn't do it today. I think I did it yesterday, but I'll do it tomorrow. But right now, I need some Atlantium. Do we have any dissonant planets in here? All right, DC. Let's find a dissonant. Oh, get out of here. I'll fight you. I know you're going to find something. I got all kinds of illegal stuff on here. Oh, really? Huh. Apparently I sold all my ill-gotten booty. All right, let me find a dissonant world. I'm going to get that Atlantium because I need to get that done. I am going to have to go do some research on this. So all three of you watching right now are having some kind of issues. But on my phone, it looks fine. So here's the thing. If I'll have to look it up. In the app on PC, it's fine. Okay. Yeah. But here's the thing, though. It's a relevant question because you want as few people as possible to have difficulties, you know? I like broadcasting at 1440p, and, people have the choice to be able to change that. I know my phone automatically adjusts the quality depending on what the signal strength is like. Here we go. What? Oh, I don't have. Gosh darn it. Mocha. Atlantia Drive. I don't think I want to go through the trouble of putting that in. Let's take you back home. Let's go to the freighter. Where is the freighter? It's in the system, right? Where did I put my freighter? Is it around the other side of the planet? No. Well, I'm just going to pop it up here. Screw it. There we go. I'm going to go swap out. We're going to take Gertie. It's one of those things you have that only the serious streamers even attempt. What things? It's one of those things you love that only serious. What are you referring to? You mean trying to get the stream just right? The studio shit. Well, it's not that. No, I don't. I am a little bit obsessive about it, but that's the thing is, you want to try and make it as accessible for as many people as possible, I think. I know there's some things, so if there's anything that I can do in the stream or the studio to change that, but I'm not going to do it. The audio is shit. I gotcha. All right, let me now that I got my good ship out, let me find a dissonant world. Come on now. Purple worlds usually are dissonant, right? Yeah. Let's go here. I just need to get 250 Atlantium. Then I'm going to go build that building. Where is a dissonant planet? How about you? You know what? Let's just bring in the freighter and do a scan. Make this easy. Okay. There we go. That's the one. There we go. Yeah, this is Gertie. Gertie, Gertie, Gertie. Gertie, who do you miss? Because my Gertie's right here. All right, let's make sure we get on the sunny side here. Oh. You mean Beetlejuice? I don't know. All right, let me. I see some here. I wonder if I can just do this from the air, I guess. No, that's not Atlantium. Wonder if I can. Oh, there we go. There's some. Let's just go ahead and land and get it. There's some. I don't know. Did I know Gertie? I can't remember. I don't know. This is the only Gertie that I know. All right. I do have quite a bit. You look like predators to me. I don't know. I don't trust you. Um, I don't think I knew Gertie. Oh, okay. Weird. I knew it. I knew you were a badass. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was sort of a one-off, but I do remember now. That was cool. That was fun. I remember we drove EO crazy. Look at you. Aren't you a freak? All right, come on, guys. Give me some Atlantium. How much did I collected? Almost 42. That's not nearly enough. Come on. Aren't you marked on here? Clearly, some worlds have more Atlantium than others. Oh yeah, we we were a mess. It was fun though. Ah, here we go. Nice. I think this might do it. I think it needed 250, yeah? You were just hiding under the snow. That's all that happened. All right, let me see. 102. No. I must have more. Not picking up that Gravitino ball. You can bite me on that one. Too bad the game took a nosedive. I got to be honest, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one. I really felt that coming. You know, I don't remember when I quit, but I remember losing interest. There, some of those updates they had really were not a good sign. I'm like, oh, these guys are really going in a bad direction as far as I'm concerned. And they didn't show any signs of getting that. So it was a lot of fun. It did. I enjoyed the people. Was it you that was telling me? Somebody was telling me it's become a very toxic environment. I don't know. Somebody who was playing it not too long ago. Yeah, I struggled for quite some time. I met Dream Reaper there, and I want to connect with him again because I really love Dream Reaper. I don't know what he's up to. What the? Are you kidding me? Godzilla? What the hell? Did you see that guy smack me in the... God dang it. Why do I have all this shite in here? Let's just drop that. Let's drop shit we don't need. You can go. Oh, wait. I probably got some meat in here from those stupids. Where are they? Didn't know it would attack you. um, uh, I don't do multi with them. Yeah. Um, one of my first experiences, and I thought it was a good thing, was I went on Ray Kit's thing. I wouldn't say I had a terrible thing, but I had one problem, and I thought, well, I'll let them know about it. The way they responded, I'm like, wow, you guys are douchebags. I didn't even. I wasn't even. I had something happen where um one of the zombie people attacked me at the trader, and I didn't know they would do that. I didn't think they'd come in there, so I just sent them a note saying, hey, I don't really care. I don't want anything back. I'm just letting you guys know. And over the 24 hours, I didn't respond at all. And their admins went back and forth like the Three Stooges. By the time it was all said and done, after I didn't contribute anything after that, Ray Kidd came in and said, tell him to grow up or something. He made some sort of snide comment. I'm like, okay, fuck you and goodbye. Never went back to that server. Okay. But anyway, yeah, in Discord. It was their Discord. I'd played in this Discord for a month or so, and I was having fun. And I just thought I was kind of being a good guy. I was like, oh, I'll just let them know this happened. I'm like, and I could not have been more clear in my message. I was like, I'm just, dropping you a line. I don't care. I didn't lose anything. I don't want anything back. I just didn't know this could happen. So if it's a glitch, and none of the admins knew that was happening or if it was a setting, and they just went back and forth with each other. Nobody even addressed me, and I just was amused watching it. And then, like I said, about 24 hours later into this big long discussion, he piped in like somebody had been complaining about something. I'm like, you're a douche. You're pretty much what people have said you are. So I didn't know it that much at the time, but I found out. But I remember just going and playing with people like you and Jed and she who will not be named. Uh, I was really surprised, Phil Trainer, at how much fun it really was, you know? But I had a bad feeling that it was not going to go in a good direction. That the whole vibe to me was like one big pull my finger joke. Yeah, it's good with the right people, but I remember at the time, and I don't regret it, I was thinking to myself, I don't want to invest so much time and be so far down the road. And if people start subscribing and following, this is my game. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is not going to be my game. Yeah, exactly. You are. But honestly, except for that thing I just relayed, I would have to really work to think of any truly bad experiences that I had. All right, let me see. I think I have the Atlantium on me. My inventory is really bloated. I gotta get rid of some stuff. I'm gonna go back and get that building built. I got my my gifts and prizes. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my in storage over here because it's a lot. Actually, I should go put that in the Corvette storage. I'll keep it in there for now. There's a lot of crap. That one was Shady Cat. Yeah, there were butt heads, but it only took a minute for the community to handle that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I remember very, very vividly. You know, I was working with Lettuce at the time, and I just gotten the new PC, so I was really paying attention to games out there, and I saw the Scum game, and they had some pretty fun trailers. But I remember we were watching them. I guess it's time to talk to these guys again. And we both agreed that game Scum, before I ever played it, had to have the worst player base ever, just based on looking at how the game presented itself. So, but I was too intrigued not to check it out. And it was just weird how many just fun, laid back people there were playing it. Yeah, you get your dickheads. I guess you probably go to. I just, somebody was talking about it. They still play it. Uh, do I need, how much happiness do we have here? Oh, sorry, wrong thing. You guys are happy out of your mind. You don't need another celebration. Shut up. Why it irks me that they are screwing the game up. Yeah, but that's the thing. I was holding out judgment for a while because you don't really know where something's going to go. Let me go back. I can't remember. I don't remember a single decision they made that made sense to me, and then some of them were outright just idiotic. I thought. Um, they seem like a bunch of yahoos who kind of worked really hard, and they got more successful than they thought they were going to get, and they didn't know what they were doing, and they kept making the same. The thing to me was some of the decisions they made. Part of the reason why I quit playing anything in there was it's like they were working to attract, in my opinion, what would probably be the worst type of people. I was like, if this is what you're doing to try and appeal to people, I'm pretty sure very soon I'm not going to want to play this game. I mean, I wasn't offended. I was just shocked. I'm like, why would you think this is the important stuff to work on in this game? Yeah, I know. Yeah, but here's the thing. It is, and I get that. But I think they're just numbnuts. They just didn't understand anything about marketing. They didn't understand anything about growth or community because they were responding to like a handful of people, it seemed like to me, and not paying attention or probably didn't even know who their actual player base was. They just didn't seem like they had that kind of savvy, you know? Uh, I heard that so many times. Yeah. That's fine, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played that game in a while. It's weird. I haven't talked about it that much in a while. I remember holding on because I had some hope, and I can't remember what happened, but it was there was something that happened where it was like the nail in the coffin for me. I wasn't even mad. I just sort of been waiting and watching and let's see what they do. And then they did something and I'm like, nope, I'm done. You guys are not going to get your heads out of your butts. It's demanded an audience. Indicated they're suffering fever. They have traveled through a black hole. Now, sure words. What do you want? You want something, some medicine? All pre-built are. For this service, they ask only for a small token. I think I'll give it to you. Let me see where we're at in production here. Yeah, we got a long way to go. You're going to get your little salesmanship here. I'm going to heed your warning. Cartman, you guys stay here. All right. All right, that's not gonna take too long. Um, Here we go. This is I got my Atlantium. Look at this. I've never seen this. This is fascinating to me. What is this building? I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's a crane. I mean, that's what it is. I thought it was part of the building mechanic. I've never built one of these. I think this is new. Not that I remember. That's pretty cool. Hold on, didn't I? Oh, you got an hour. All right. Let me get back up to ye old freighter. I am curious though, after DC said that about um I've always wondered if it was an accurate representation. I've always kept my phone out and watched it so I can keep an eye on stream quality, but I don't think it's an accurate assessment. I'm gonna do a little research on that. Let's get up to the Aeon Freighter. I was gonna check and see what type of maps you use for portals, but now I'm not. Bet you if you go in the catalog, you could find that stuff. Wonders, technology, maybe. Let's see. They have portals in here. No, no. I'm just gonna give it a second here and see. Oh, here we go. Maybe. No. Hmm. Yeah, there is no search, and that's a bit of a pain. Maybe they'll add it. They really do add quite a bit all the time. So I'm guessing they have gotten that suggestion. All right, I gotta look. It might not even be in here. How about wonders? No, I didn't think so. They do, I think, a fairly nice job. Once you get used to this menu, you can find out a lot of information. Curiosities, maybe? No. Someplace in here, I would almost guarantee there's something about portals, but I don't know where that would be. How to find it. Well, I think honestly, that's going to do it for me. I was out here for almost 4 hours earlier. Me and Scooter, we need our rest time. That's too much. There's a lot. I don't know. I kind of went through a phase. It's been fun coming back to this because I got a little overwhelmed when I was playing it before, but now I just don't care as much. I don't have any illusions of ever. I like the fact that there's no end to it. Um, it's just going to go on. Boop Scooter. Hello. Let's come out here where it's nice. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I've been wanting to do this. I'm going to get a screenshot. Please indulge me if you would. I'm going to go to my little lounge area. Boy, they were showing some of those Corvettes on that stream, and I was like, wow, these are some artists. Wait a minute. This thing is crap. This isn't mine. Wait a minute. Hold on. I hope it's not mine. Something went afoul here. Derpzilla is what I want. Hopefully it showed up. Yeah, that was nothing. Is this derp? Yeah, here we go. That's the crap one because you can't really get rid of those yet. Here we go. This is the way I want to begin and end every stream. And do you see where my legs are moving there? That I thought was going to make EO vomit, which I don't understand. Let me get a photo here. My little guy. There we go. What do you think? Oh, look, the living ship in the background. Let me see. Get a little bit lower here. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Awesome chaw? Awesome chair. It's there are only a couple of chairs that you can sit in. I made that little short about it. I don't know if you saw it. It was doing pretty well actually, but we had a fun time because apparently more than one person can sit in it. I added all the accoutrement on the table, which I am very proud of. The little canister for the tea and the insulated thermos and the little cup. There we go. Let's get a picture of that. Nice. Yeah, that's gonna do it. All right, I've got my photo op. I'm up here. I'm gonna have my little Geck tea. Thank you. I'm glad you guys saw it. We had fun. That was. Oh wait, yeah, DC, you were in there. Yes, of course. You were part of the scrunch up. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna be back out again tomorrow because, as Ma can tell, I'm thoroughly obsessed. Sometime next week, Ma we'll get together and do some Fallout. I would love to get back to it. But something I was going to say about that is I would like to start making these. I'd like to go back and revisit some videos that I want to play, and I'm. It would be fun to go out. Maybe EO might want to join us, but I'd like to do a lot more editing and voiceover and telling a little story. So, good night, Ronald. Thank you for being here. Very much appreciate you. All of you guys. I don't know who's out there, how many people are viewing. I can see that right here, but you've given me a lot to think about. I appreciate DC you talking about my phone. Not really. You didn't say it wasn't accurate, or maybe that is what you said, but I got the gist of it. I'm going to investigate. All right, beautiful people. I will see you tomorrow. Ma, you get some good rest. Don't do evil things. Well, you can't help it. Try and do small, not so illegal, evil things. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Good night.